welcome to the Elle Scoop. Today we have a very interesting show. It's a very active show. We'll be doing a little bit of dancing. We'll be learning a little bit about fitness and health, and we'll be addressing a lot of the issues that women have with their bodies, with working out, with a number of different areas that women are often concerned with when it comes to going to the gym. And today we have an excellent person on that's going to be speaking to us. Her name is Marisol Valles. She's wonderful, and she is a Zumba fitness instructor. So she will be guiding us through all of this. So Marisol, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, thank you so much for having me in this show. I'm very excited. I'm a Zumba certified instructor, and I'm also a Latin ballroom instructor as well. What I do is just have fun when I go out and teach. I meet a lot of people. I get to share my culture. I'm originally from Mexico, and I'm able to actually do something that I love and share fitness, and I'm able to actually provide happiness for people, because after a class, having a blast and burning so many calories, everybody's really happy.
That's true, and you also motivate people. I think one thing with Zumba is that it's hard to get out there, but when you're dancing, you kind of feel a little bit sexy, you know, like you're, I don't know, like you have the confidence, you know, to move in a way that you may not want everybody to see, but it's good that, you know, you can get out there and burn calories in such a great way.
Well, about Zumba, it's like Zumba is a fitness class, like everybody knows. But if you have never tried it, you have to try it, because you'll be working out and you won't even feel that you're working out. Plus, Zumba is a program designed with Latin rhythms and international rhythms. So you have a little bit of everything. So you'll be able to learn different Latin rhythms, and actually, when you're ready to actually do something, and maybe you go out to a party or something like that, you can actually take your moves to the dance floor, and you didn't even know that you were doing them. So when you come to the class, Zumba class, you'll be working out, you'll be toning, you'll be burning calories at the same time, but at the same time, you'll be having fun, and that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you're new or if you've been doing it for a while, Zumba is always fun. And what makes it unique is that every instructor has their own, you know, their own flavor and their own technique. So, I mean, you can be going to different Zumba classes because every instructor will be doing different.
Okay, sounds good. What type of exercises do you recommend that a person use if they don't have a gym membership?
Okay, well, if you're not a part of a gym, you can do many things at home, or you can do it outside. One of the things that I recommend, if you're very busy and you really don't have time to spend, you know, working out, one thing that you can do is just take out your dog, you know, for a walk. It's recommended to walk about 30 minutes every day. That will do it. Maybe also take advantage of the technology, you know, play Wii or Xbox with your kids. They have like plenty of things and games that you can do and interact. And while you're doing it, you're actually spending time with your family. There are also video aerobics tapes that you can do at home, and there's many things that you can do. Ideally, it would be great for you to do 3 things. You know, one component will be aerobics, another will be strength, and the other one will be flexibility. Aerobics is anything that you can do outside, like walking, running. You can do biking, hiking, anything that gives you that heartbeat up, you know, get yourself going. For a strength, you don't really need weights. You can do it at home. You can do push-ups, you can do squats, lunges. You can do many things. Actually, you can put yourself in the wall and push towards the wall, or you can just do things that, as long as you are consistent, you know. And the last one that I was talking about is flexibility, and that is like every day, wake up, get yourself going, and do like stretches for like maybe 5-10 minutes. And that
will that help you lose weight, or will it help you lean your muscles? How does it? What does it do exactly?
Everything will help you lose weight as long as you're consistent. So we are different people. We have different shape. We have different shape. We have different interests. So I might don't like to go running. So I prefer to probably go out to, you know, do like a cardio class instead of going to run. But maybe I don't feel like going to a cardio class or a yoga class. decide to just go walking. As long as you stick to a plan and a routine that works for you, that's what matters.
I think you brought up a really interesting point to use what's around you to work out.
Yes.
Because going to the gym kind of stops a lot of people. You know, you think, uh-oh, I've got things to do, so I don't have time to drive across town, go to the gym, work out an hour or two, or however long it takes, and so people just don't work out.
Yes.
You know, and as a result, there comes a lot of problems with not working out, whether it's your health, whether it's just, you know, I don't know, laziness, anything comes from it. I think it keeps your heartbeat up and a lot of different things. But I think you're right when you say utilize what's around you. And you said, somebody told me one time that you could lift cans. Does that really matter? Does it help a lot?
I have never tried it, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie. But I think whatever it is, so you do a routine, for instance, and you wanna lift cans, as long as you have a technique and you do it right, and you do sets, and that a personal trainer will be better to tell you. But you can do 3 sets of 15, whatever it is. Maybe you do squats and you left your cans, you know. I think that's valid. Whatever it is that you do, how I said, you just have to be consistent.
Consistent, okay, in 30 minutes. Now, does that include all 3 of those, the strength training, the flexibility, and all that?
No. For instance, if you're doing, I would recommend that. I mean, if you're doing, you're walking, you really have to walk at least 30 minutes, you know, to be able to get your heartbeat up. But if you really want to, you know, start burning calories, so you're going to have to do it to a fast pace. You know, you cannot just walk. I mean, it's fine to start, and maybe every day you do 30 minutes, but later you do 40 minutes or 45 minutes. And instead of doing to a different, you start with the pace, slow, maybe increment your pace to be doing a faster walk, a little bit faster.
Okay. Does Zumba encompass all 3 of those things?
You bet that. I mean, Zumba is so, to me, it's a very complete exercise. You start by stretching, you get your heart rate moving and going, and depending on what kind of instructor you have, I mean, they might be going really up and down, they have a different technique. But Zumba, what it does is it gives you the opportunity to burn calories. Okay. You're moving your upper body, your lower body. You actually work with your muscles and intensity. So, for instance, if I have bad knees, I recommend people to do low impact. They always can do low impact or high impact. So it's up to the individual to really work as a high impact exercise or do a low impact. You can always do a variety of things to make the exercise work for you.
Okay, perfect. Now you told me a little bit about Zumba, and you said that, you know, with you can, I guess, use it for entertainment purposes too. You know, you dancing, but then also you can use that to also dance and do salsa. Yes. And do the different dances that you have, I guess, with Latin. Yes. So you also have a Latin entertainment company. Yes. That you teach, I guess, Zumba. But actually, just tell me a little bit about it.
Well, actually it started in 2001, and it's called Alondra's Latin Entertainment. And what I did is I really love dancing, so I wanted to be in a safe environment where I can actually go out and dance and just have fun and meet people. And the whole idea is to bring people together that are actually interested in dancing. And with Zumba, it was perfect because when I was teaching Zumba, I realized that people really liked it, and they were interested in learning more about the culture, and they were like, oh, what type of music is this? And so I started to explain to them the different styles and so on, and I started inviting them, well, you can come to my events, and they will find out that actually some of the moves that they learned fitness-wise at the class, they can actually take those moves and take them to the dance floor with a partner or so. So it's been very interesting to see how people's mentality just open up to a new whole completely different world. And it just gives us the opportunity to share our culture.
What do you recommend to a person who wouldn't be confident enough to necessarily try Zumba or to try the dance moves?
Well, if they're not comfortable to try Zumba, I mean, for me, I think they should at least try to attend a class just to see it. How I said, a lot of instructors, they do more fitness. Mm-hmm. Some other instructors are more into the more dancing, and some in the middle. So you will always find an instructor that you will like better, that actually will fit your needs. Some instructors are moving a lot faster. Some instructors are a little bit to a slower pace, you know. So I think that you will always find with Zumba something that you will like. Actually, Zumba has designed different programs. We have Zumba Gold, that's for elderly people, and I'll call it like low impact. There's people that are 80 years old, 85 years old doing Zumba. Oh, wow. There is Aqua Zumba. It's another program, and that is actually a really good program because you have the intensity, you have the fun. So they have actually done a special program for Aqua, and it's called Aqua Zumba. And we have the one that I like the best is Zumba Atomic, and that is where actually for kids. So actually we get the chance to and the opportunity to work with kids and to for a younger age to be able to teach them about Latin culture, and not just that, keep them fit and fight any symptoms of obesity. Right now I'm working with UK. They have a specific program for kids, and it's called the Jumping Jaguars. Okay. And so what they're doing is teaching kids from a younger age about nutrition, and they actually have different classes. One of the classes is Zumba Atomic.
Wow, wow, you're a busy lady. Yes. Then. Very, very busy. Now, you mentioned this earlier about strength training, and yes. A lot of women are very fearful about bulking up, you know, when it comes to strengthening their muscles, because the one thing they don't want to look like is, you know, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
What can women do when it comes to strength training to, I guess, shy away from becoming bulky?
Yes. Well, I always hear that, and actually was one of them that I always thought that, oh, if I start lifting weights, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna look real big, and because of my genes, I have big arms. That's nothing that I can do.
Not at
so
all.
I'm thinking like, you know, if I lift weights, I'm gonna get bigger. But it's actually that's a myth. It will take a you know, consistency, like really going to the gym every day and lifting weights and a really heavy weights for a woman to really become bulky and big. I really advise people to really try to lift weights 3 times a week.
Three times?
Yeah, and actually there's many benefits. One of the big benefits is to get, actually by lifting weights, your metabolism start actually working faster. And you know what that means. When your metabolism is working fast, you're actually burning calories. Okay. And also, it will help your muscle tone. So you actually will be toned and nice and pretty. And what else? I mean, it will help actually, what you were saying, your strength.
Okay, what weight range should you choose? Does that matter at all?
Well, actually, that depends on the individual. Okay. If you're just starting to do that, actually, you have to make sure that you really read or you go with somebody that knows what they're doing, because you actually can get hurt. I mean, you cannot go just one day and just like, hey, I'm going to lift weights and I'm going to do like this many. You have to take it easy. You always have to do it, you know, small quantities, and also the type of pounds that you're doing and everything. It has to be like something moderate.
Okay. Often, most of us have routines when it comes to the gym. Sometimes these routines help us reach our goals, but sometimes they don't. What type of routines would you suggest that will help people reach their highest potential as far as body is concerned?
Overall, like you said, every individual have their own routines, and they're like, well, this is not working for me. The main thing I would recommend for people is like cross training. And what that means is, for instance, if you're used to running every time, well, between like as you run every day, so you should try to do like 3 times a day lift weights. Or if you're used to doing Zumba, for instance, myself, I used to do like 15 classes when I was not working full time. I was teaching 15 classes a week, and that is like my body was used to the Zumba moves. So I'm like, I'm not really losing weight. And what was happening is that my body got used to that type of exercise. So what I needed to do maybe is like add classes like yoga, or Pilates, or do anything else like cross-train, anything else different to work my body and make my body kind of going crazy, like, okay, now what are you doing? So that way, when you do cross-training, you'll be able to have better and more effective results.
Okay, sounds good. Now, a lot of ladies work out in the morning. Would you recommend that they eat breakfast before they go work out or not?
But not a big breakfast. It should be a light breakfast, maybe an oatmeal, maybe a glass of juice with a fruit, something very small.
Okay.
But you definitely have to have something.
Okay, right. And I guess it keeps your metabolism going while you're working out?
Yes.
Well, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going to a break. And when we come back, we will be working out. So while we're gone, you guys get your t-shirts, get your gym shoes on, put your spandex on, whatever it is you need to do, and come back and join us for a class of Zumba. Yeah.
por favor. Lado a otro, lado a otro. Lado a otro, despacio. Respire. Muy bien. Ok, vamos a empezar con la mano al frente, despacio. Hacia arriba.
Tengo una música en el corazón que me acompaña en toda ocasión. Cuando yo las escucho en cualquier lugar.
Muy importante estar en movimiento para estar saludable. Al medio. Muy bien. Hacia arriba. Estírese y respire.
Welcome back to the Elle Scoop. This is our workout portion. We are here with Marisol Valles. Yay, our
Hello.
Zumba fitness instructor. And she will be giving us some moves, and we are ready to do it. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, the first thing that you have to do, remember that you have to make sure that you know what are your abilities. So make sure that you don't overdo it and just do it as, I guess, take your own time doing the workout. You can do a very high impact or you can do a low impact, okay? So we're gonna start first with merengue, okay?
Right.
So merengue is really simple. The first thing to do with merengue, we're just gonna bend our knees, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good, you got that?
I think I got it.
Now, we're gonna add the arms. Very good, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now, if you really wanna work and you wanna tone your muscles, instead of you can just have fun, yeah, this is fun, but you really wanna work, you need to make sure that you put some string to the movement, okay? So right there, you're working your upper body and you're working your waist and you're working your legs, okay? So this is the basic move for merengue. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Very good. Now, second move for merengue, we're just gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Step together, step together, step together, step together, step together, step together. You got it?
I think so.
Good job. Okay, now, basic steps. You can change it. You can add your upper body. You can do biceps. So instead of going side to side, you can go upper body. So yeah, that's biceps. Triceps. So you can go to side, 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 side. When you're doing Zumba toning, you can actually grab your weights and do your weights so that way you work in this part of your body as well. Okay? No, I don't need it. It's fine. So make sure that you actually concentrating, putting some intensity in your moves, and just have fun. Regardless if you don't know how to do things, just keep moving and keep your heart rate beat up. Okay? So, guys, are you ready?
Yes, let's have fun.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up. So, as you can see, you're doing lunges. You can do it fitness, or you can do it dancing. So do whatever is better for you. Biceps and go around. Very good. Arms. Okay? Move it. I love it. Keep going, keep going. Very good. Move. Side to side. Side. Arms. Flex. Repeat. Other side. Okay. Side.
Uh-oh.
You can move it faster. I'm gonna lose it again. Extend your arms. Go to the front, triceps back. Front, round, you can send your arms, do more fitness, you can jump. Okay, ready. Okay, salsa, tap, 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 tap,
I got
tap.
this.
Basic, keeps up. Open, close. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Arms. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can do the same move, fitness. This is fitness. Forward, center, and back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or fitness, fitness. And side. Put your arm